The story time you guys have been waiting for. The story time of me meeting Sabrina for the second time. Wow. Here we go. Hey guys, it's me, 1239 here, and I'm here to give you guys my story time of when I met Sabrina, which was literally yesterday. I wanted to film this as soon as possible because I knew that I would forget. Even though I do have the audio of me meeting her and stuff, I still wanted to record this video because I don't know when I'm gonna film again, and you know, I'm starting university in a couple of days, so that's kind of crazy. But anyway, I bought her shirt, and there's kind of like a reason I bought this shirt instead of the sweater. We'll get into that later. So this day was actually so much fun. I went by myself, if you guys didn't know. The reason why I didn't bring my sister this time was because I knew that she didn't really want to go. It was a family channel event. It wasn't like Sabrina's DeTour thing, but she kind of brought the DeTour into the event of family channel, so that was really cool. She didn't sing all the songs, but she sang a lot of them. I wanted to go by myself this time, mainly because I've never been to a concert by myself and I wanted to try that out, see if I liked it. Did I like it? Kind of, because like I still got to hang out with people and stuff there. I got there at around 1:20, I think, or 1:15, something like that, because you know, Tim Hortons, I have to eat something. Traffic, everything. The check-in time for VIP Nation for meet and greet and stuff for Sabrina was at 1:30, and right when I got there were people that were starting to like come right after me and started getting in line, so I was like, I got there right on time, right before the whole madness happened. I actually met two people that I know online. The first person that I met there I actually saw in the other concert. She brought her sister along this time. I was texting her in line and I was like, are you here yet? She came right beside me and we started talking and stuff, which was really cool to see her again. And then the second person I saw was Brian, who actually is from Toronto. If you guys don't know him, he's like one of my closest internet friends, and it was really cool to meet him and his family. I hung out with him after the meet and greet with his family and stuff, and it was really cool because I didn't really feel like I was by myself. They included me and we were like talking about YouTube, and it was really fun. That was part of the whole like amazing experience I had yesterday. We got in and we got our lanyards, we got our poster, portable charger. That was it basically. We went into the venue and we could hear Sabrina like sound checking or whatever, like her practicing and stuff, and we were like, oh my god, because we had the intimate sound check first. I don't know how it was in the other concerts, but that's what we did first. They sat us like in the first row of the whole venue, right? And the venue's huge. It's like a lot of seats. But we were all sitting there. I was sitting second row. We were all kind of like looking around. We were like just kind of like waiting for her. And then she just comes out, and I feel like for people that like that's their first time meeting her, it's like, whoa, like what the heck. It was so funny because she just came out and then she was like, oh sorry, usually I run out, but this time I just decided to walk out, like kind of random, like all of a sudden she was right there, the person we're there to see. It was so funny to me. And then she started taking questions. Some people got to ask her questions, which was really cool. The problem is that for some people, like they have like soft voices like me, so they couldn't really talk very loudly and she couldn't really hear some people, but they tried to speak up as much as possible. And then she sang Why acoustically. Yes, Caleb was there as well. Obviously he's the guitarist. And then afterward we met her. We all went again in line to a section of like the venue where it's like downstairs, and then there's like a tent or something. I don't remember what it was, but we went there. I remember the three things that I was like promising myself that I would do, because last time for my meet and greet picture I had my glasses on, and this time I knew that I had to take them off no matter what, because when I'm outside and it's really sunny, my glasses get really dark because they're like sunglasses as well. So I knew that immediately once I went inside that my glasses were not going to automatically turn, you know, clear. They were still going to be dark, so I was like, I have to take off my glasses. Remember that. So I did. So I took off my glasses, and the second thing was to make sure that my phone was recording the whole thing, because last time I completely like, I don't remember a lot of what happened, so this time I really wanted to remember everything. Audio really does help me remember what happened, so I did that. The third thing that I had to do was take out the book from my purse. I gave the book to one of her guards, I think, and they held my purse, and then I went in to meet her. We hugged. She told me that she liked my earrings, and then we took the picture. There was two pictures, and I remember in the second picture I could see from the corner of my eye that she moved her mouth like a bit, like for it to look different. I had my teeth showing in the first picture like as a smile. The second picture I just kind of like did that, which I kind of liked. I don't know. My sister didn't like it when I showed it to her. She was like, what the heck are you doing with your mouth? Why didn't you make the kissy face? And I was like, I don't know, because I was nervous and I just saw her do something different with her mouth, and I was like, just kind of closed my mouth, and that was it. And then she said something to me, I don't remember what it was. You're beautiful by Angel, I think that's what she said.
Hi, how are you? I love your earrings. So cute.
Ready, 1, 2. One more, 1, 2.
You're beautiful. Bye, Angel.
And then I left and I was like, yes, I did not cry this time. That was my main thing. I did not want to get emotional in front of her, or I did not want to get emotional afterward because I knew I was going to be seeing people that I knew. So I just didn't do that. Plus the whole day I feel like I was so chill and so like not tired. I think last time the reason why I was like so emotional was because I was really tired. I did not sleep at all and I was stressing so much about what I wanted to say to her. But this time I just went in without really having an idea, and I didn't really want to stress about that because it was mostly just about being with her in the moment. It wasn't about like, what am I gonna say, you know? I don't know how to explain it, but I just didn't want to stress her and I didn't want to feel nervous because I feel like the worst thing you can do is just make yourself feel more nervous, and then when you go see her you start crying and stuff. I didn't want to have to deal with that, so I just decided not to. I feel like bringing my sister along would have made me more nervous because I would have been like thinking about it and just talking to her, but because I was by myself for the most part, I wasn't really talking to anybody about how nervous I was, so it didn't make me more nervous than I, could have been. I hope that made sense. But anyway, so I went out, I went up the stairs, and then I quickly shut off the audio so that I could make sure that it was saved and everything. So I did that, and then I went into the merch line so that I could get something. And I realized actually before I got some of my money, I got like $60, and then I realized I forgot to ask my parents if they could give me some money, $20 or something for food. So I had exactly the amount that I needed to buy the sweater, and I was like, I cannot buy the sweater now because or else I won't have any money for food later or for drinks. I get really dehydrated, especially that day. It was so windy and my mouth was like so dried. So instead I bought this, which is still like 100% equally as great because obviously I love this shirt, and when I first touched it I was like, oh my gosh, it's so soft, and it really is soft. So I recommend you guys buy this if you can. If you can afford it, if you can't, that's okay. But if you want to get something from her, then I recommend this shirt because I'm wearing it. Yeah. Later we had to like wait in line again so that we could all kind of like go out in a single filed line. So it was all organized, which I really liked. It wasn't like confusing or messy or anything. Like the security guards were really nice, really cool. It was like around 2:30/2:40 I think when we all left the venue so that we could, hang out and stuff outside, and then at around 5 I think the doors opened for us to go back in for the concert. So during that time I got to talk to Brian and his family. It was really cool to meet them because Brian has been like watching my videos for a really long time, so it was really cool to meet them. Oh my gosh, they asked me to hang out with them and we went to the CNE. I used to go there when I was like younger, and I didn't even know that the CNE was the same place that I used to go when I was younger because I haven't been there in a really long time. There's like rides and it was like a carnival event, and you can go in for free if you have the ticket. And we went to the petting zoo as well. Oh my gosh, it was really nice to see because this whole summer I've just wanted to go to the zoo. I don't know, I haven't been to the zoo since I was like in 4th grade. I've only been to the zoo like twice, and I really wanted to go this year, but then things happened. It prevented me from going with my family. I really wanted my dad to go as well, but I was really happy I at least got to go to a petting zoo, so that meant a lot to me. We got to see pigs, sheep, horses, ponies. I don't know if they're the same thing. We also saw a dinosaur, like a person in a dinosaur costume. It was really cool, but then at the same time like I feel bad for them. And then we went back to the venue. We waited in line and stuff. They shared some fries with me and it was really cool. We were like talking about YouTube and stuff. I took a picture with Brian, which I'll show here. Then we went into the venue and I said bye to them because I was sitting in the back and they were sitting more like towards the front. I was in section 402. Basically that was like the worst place to sit in because there was literally this huge pole in front of me, the no smoking sign. So I had to be, looking at that pole for like half of the concert. So I didn't really want to move at first because I was like, what if people come and then they see that I'm in their seat and stuff, But then eventually I moved when it was like Sabrina's performance. So I moved more towards the center, but I was still in the back. And right where I moved, this is the funny part. When I got to her show, there were these like 5 little girls wearing this exact same shirt. And this shirt cost like $40. So I'm like, are they friends? Are they sisters? Who the heck has an amount of money to buy all these little girls the same shirt? The funny thing is when Sabrina came out and she started performing and stuff was that these 5 little girls, they were like, we have to get information.
Okay, ladies, now let's get information.
They start dancing. Oh my gosh, it was like they were backup dancers, but it was so funny because of the look on people's faces that were like looking behind, and they were like, what the heck are they doing? And they start dancing like in front of me or beside me, and I could barely see Sabrina at that point because I'm sitting and I don't want to disturb the people at the back. I don't want to have to stand up, ruin their view of the show, so I did not stand up. until like later, but I still got to enjoy myself even though I was by myself at that point. Thing is, it was really cold at night, so it was freezing. I was like regretting not buying the sweater because it would have kept me warm. After Sabrina performed, then the Vamps came on and they were amazing. I know they went on tour with Sabrina and everything, but I did not listen to their music ever until this, and I was like, oh my gosh, they're actually really good. They were as good as her, like performance wise. They performed Hands with Sabrina as well. By the time Hands came on, my parents were like calling me on the phone and they were like, come on, get out of the concert because we're here to pick you up. So I was like, give me a second please. After they performed Hands, I kind of like had to bolt out because I knew that once the concert was done, everybody was gonna get up and try to leave. It was gonna be impossible for me to like get out quickly, right? So then I went and I got in my parents' car and drove home, and nothing bad happened to me, thankfully. You know, if you go to a concert by yourself, sometimes things can happen, so I really recommend you go with someone or just take care of yourself. If you ever go to a concert by yourself or go anywhere by yourself, you always have to make sure you're safe, you know? So yeah, that was my whole concert experience. It was really fun. Like I said, meeting Brian and his family was super fun. I just cannot believe that it happened. I mean, I think I was just as excited as he was to meet him, and seeing Sabrina again was also another amazing thing that happened. That's basically like my whole experience that day. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Let me know what you guys thought of it. Let me know what you guys thought of my experience, I guess. I don't know. But thank you so much to all the support and love. All the excitement I felt also happened because you guys were like tweeting me on Twitter and Instagram and like saying, oh my gosh, you met her, and wishing me so many well wishes about like meeting her, saying hope you have fun and stuff. It was so nice. Thank you so much, and it made everything so much better. Also, the book project, I gave it to her, like I said. I didn't give it exactly to her. I gave it to someone else to give to her, but hopefully she reads it. Thank you so much to everybody that participated in it. It was amazing to make, and obviously like I would do it again if I got the opportunity to meet Sabrina again, which hopefully she will one day come back. Thank you so much for watching this, and I love you guys so much. Thank you guys for always watching. I hope you guys have a really nice day or night or whatever time you guys are watching this, and remember guys, there is no end to your horizon, and I'll see you guys soon. Bye.